When creating hair in Blender, if you're using the hair curve system or the particle hair system, you've probably run into two major problems. First, it's extremely time-consuming. Second, it's very hard to precisely control the hairstyle. You have to groom strands one by one, constantly adjust hair roots, and repeatedly tweak density, direction, and distribution. But during the hairstyle design stage, the most intuitive and efficient way to shape hair is actually using curves or directly modeling hair clumps with mesh. Geometric modeling gives you much faster styling and far better artistic control. The problem is there's a clear workflow gap between geometric modeling and Blender's native hair system. So the question is, can we keep the efficiency and control of geometric styling and still move directly into a professional hair workflow? To solve this problem, we created a plugin tube hair generator. This is a zero-barrier, high-efficiency, production-ready hair workflow tool. It has two core strengths. The first is extremely fast conversion. Your existing tube meshes, curve-based hair guides, stylized hair strips with sharp roots, or even tube meshes converted into flat strips can all be converted in one click into Blender native hair curves. No need to rebuild hair from scratch. The second and the most important is precision surface snapping. This is the technical core of the tool. No matter if your guide tubes are floating away from the character, partially intersecting the mesh, or deeply penetrating the surface, the plugin recalculates every single strand without changing your original hairstyle shape, and while fully preserving the silhouette, guarantees that every hair root is perfectly placed on the target surface. This brings major advantages. No more manually aligning hair roots, no more repeated position adjustments. You save a huge amount of technical setup time, and most importantly, you can move directly into the hair sculpt workflow. Your geometric styling pipeline and your hair grooming pipeline are finally connected. During processing, the plugin provides a real-time progress bar. You can clearly monitor the current operation status, even for complex hairstyles. Now, let's walk through the workflow. Step 1. Basic settings. If your hairstyle is built using curves, click to tube. The plugin will automatically convert curves into tube meshes and mark sharp edges at the hair root area. If your curves use a mirror modifier, two meshes will be generated automatically and both will have sharp edges correctly marked. You can also select multiple curves and batch convert them in one click. If you're starting from existing tube meshes or tube meshes converted into flat strips, you need to manually mark sharp edges at the hair root area. These edges define the root region for hair generation. Next is the hair layer setting.
Layer num of tube hair.
Controls how many hair layers are generated inside each tube. The default value is 1, which generates only the outermost hair layer. When set to 2, an additional layer is generated between the outer surface and the tube center. The new layer has the same strand count as the outer layer. This is useful for increasing hair volume, adding thickness to hair clumps, and creating more natural transitions in realistic hairstyles. Step 2. Advanced settings. Snap to surface controls. Whether generated hair curves snap onto a target surface. Target object lets you choose which object to snap to. If the target mesh has a very high polygon count, it's recommended to create a simplified proxy mesh. This preserves snapping accuracy while significantly improving processing speed. The target object must have transforms applied before running the operation. Step 3. Generate hair. In the Generate panel, click
Generate tube hair.
Batch processing is also supported. You can select multiple sharp edge marked meshes and they will be combined into a single hair curves object. This makes scene management much easier. After generation, there are a few important steps. First, go to Render Properties. Under Curves, change the rendering mode to Strip. Then increase subdivision to see smoother and more realistic hair strands. Next, add geometry nodes to the hair curves. You can quickly introduce finer strand detail, controlled randomness, and stylized effects. Then switch to Sculpt Mode. Use grooming tools like comb, puff, twist, and smooth to continue artistic styling. From this point on, the technical setup is done. Now it's pure creative work. For further production, you can also assign hair materials, refine geometry nodes, effects. Convert to a particle hair system, or integrate into rigging and animation workflows. Tube hair generator solves a fundamental problem: the gap between geometric styling efficiency and professional hair system capability. It lets you design hairstyles using the most intuitive modeling workflow and finish hair inside Blender's most powerful hair system. If you prefer shaping hair with geometry and want a faster, cleaner production workflow, this tool will significantly improve your efficiency. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us anytime. We also offer custom Addon development services. If you need a tailored tool for your workflow, we'd be happy to help. See you next time. Bye.